and there was this rhino that we went to see in kind of like a petting zoo. And the guide said, does anyone want to kiss him? So I'm like, sure, and I kissed the rhino.
You've kissed a rhino?
I've kissed a rhino. Where? But I would never get a dog. Isn't that weird? Where is it? Right on his little snout. You know that little snout thing?
That's a
wow, whatever.
Do you know if the rhino was allergic to you?
That I never even thought about.
Yeah, you killed it. No, there's one time Flipper think of a dolphin, strangely enough. And
Did you get a why?
But when I was little, I had. Do you guys remember Tamagotchis? I had like probably maybe 14 of those, and I had them all on a necklace. And it was like Tamagotchi, Digimon, Sumo Fighter, Macho Man, like all these different things. I had them all on a chain, and they banned them from my school because everyone in class would just be playing with them, and everybody had like 10 or I was the best though. I had 14. But I went to SeaWorld one time and had them all around here, and I got picked to come up and like play with the dolphin. And they go, wave to Skippy or whatever, and I waved, and he waved at me, and he splashed and killed all my Tamagotchis at once. And I was so relieved.
These are stressful.
Wow. Well, Flipper reminds me of the fact that I can't swim, which is terrible.
Really, Al?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get over it because I just bought myself a book on it, and I'm confident that's all I need. But yeah, how to swim. I went to the pool with my son the other day, who proceeded to make fun of me the entire time in public, and go like into deep water and point and go, "There's my mom, the dork, who can't swim." It's really a lot of fun. I'm going to the ocean with him in a week.
My mom's the dork on the beach.
And we never saw her again.
The funny thing about her mom, or her son making fun of her, is he's autistic. So, like, the
wow,
kid making fun of
that's not funny.
I think that's hilarious. Flipper reminds me actually of when I was in Cabo San Lucas, because we swam with dolphins and it was really awesome. And the dolphin's name was Ricardo. I always remember that because it was pretty funny that they named him Ricardo. Ricardo. But also, the best part about Cabo San Lucas was I was always under this impression, because I'm Dutch, that the Dutch are natural sailors. Henry Hudson was this amazing sailor and stuff. And I had this thing in my head. So we get in the catamaran, we're going out to swim with the fish and stuff, and I ended up not feeling too good after a little while, and I was the only one puking off the back of the boat. So apparently Dutch are, even if they are natural sailors or navigators, they are not very seaworthy as far as my stomach goes. So.
When I was little, for some reason I had the idea that seals lived in the bottom of swimming pools, and like, and it was like a phenomenon. Like I would look at it and I would think I would see seals or like the shadows of seals.
Did someone tell you that?
No, I don't know where it came from. And like one time, before I learned how to swim, when I was like probably like 3, I jumped in to meet the seals, and then someone like pulled me out. Like I could have drowned. I don't know. Thankfully there were people around. I wasn't there at the pool alone, but I was pulled out. There weren't seals though. I was disappointed.
I know I was a horrible mom to you, but I just gotta tell you, I feel so much better now that you're dead.
I've come back to haunt you, you bitch.
Oh my God, I'm gonna pay for everything now, right? You know, even though you have this evil glare, I have this calm inside me knowing that I don't really have to worry about you anymore.
Really?
You don't understand. I mean, it was a 24-hour job, you know. I would get up, first thing I had to do was feed you, take care of you, kindergarten, preschool, high school, and then the funeral. It was taxing.
I'm so sorry I was too much for you, Mom.
Oh, I'm sure it's not your fault. I mean, you know, can't have perfect kids all the time, right? I mean,
No, a perfect kid would never have to eat or have to have their diaper changed.
Exactly.
A perfect kid, when they died, would just cremate themselves on the spot.
It's saving a lot of money. But, you know, I felt like this last thing I just had to give.
I miss you, Mother, in the afterlife.
Oh, shut up.
No, you could have a second chance if you joined me.
Oh, I'm just trying to take a guilt trip here.
Not at all. I'm needless now. I have no physical needs. We could rebuild our entire relationship.
sounds way too simple.
Why don't you take that gun over there and kill yourself to find out?
See, already you're causing problems.
I can't.
Mr. Peterson! Mr. Peterson! We're off course. Weren't you on watch last night?
Yes, but it was very dark out last night. We don't have any lights on this ship.
We have the stars, Mr. Peterson. The stars are our guides. You fucking Dutch bastard. Chevy!
Sir.
Chevy, you've been promoted to first mate.
Sir.
Give Mr. Peterson your mop.
He doesn't even know his constellations.
Obviously, neither do you. You don't even look up.
Okay, well maybe I was born to look down, put one foot in front of the other. Okay? To live life one step at a time. Not like you always looking up at the stars and daydreaming all day. That's why we're off course, not me.
Well, maybe I am a dreamer. Maybe I just want to go around the world with a few of my close friends.
Well, the close friend would demote his other close friend to swapping the deck just because he's more on the straight and narrow than you are. Would he?
He might if he's been under a lot of pressure lately.
Well, under a lot of pressure.
No. Maybe that dreamer would like to have a chance to apologize and save face at the same time.
Pretty big man to do that.
Do they get big, man?
I think you'd have to swap the deck. Show how much he appreciates him. Captain, you swap the deck.
Okay, please.
I would consider it washing our feet, just as Jesus did for his disciples.
Wow, you went there, didn't you?
Oh my God, you parked your truck on top of my dog sled team. They're all dead, all my dogs are dead. You parked your fucking truck on top of my dog sled team.
You know, I'm sorry, I'm not really an animal person, and they were just really, they were so loud. I didn't sleep all night. I mean, I had my eyes.
You know what? Listen, you don't have to say anything else, because I think I'm okay with this. You know, they were a lot of work. It was a lot of work training those dogs, and, you know, I'm not Alaskan. Who was I fooling? You know, thinking I was going to, you know, win the Iditarod.
I mean,
you know,
that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I want us to go back to New York and just get a small apartment and, like, give up on all this, like, nomadic stuff, you know? I just can't take it. Oh, God. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
Yeah, no, you were justified. This is the right thing. You know, we're not responsible enough for animals like this. This is a whole pack of dogs.
I mean, look at what you're wearing. We can't even get dressed in the morning.
I know. Sorry, I really put my pants on. You know what? This is a good thing, and that's all. So we can refocus our lives.
There is one other thing, though.
His eyes are open.
That's creepy. It's definitely creepy. You know,
Okay, you know.
I think they're looking at us,
Oh my
actually.
dogs.
Oh, God. They're kind of looking at us now.
Okay, maybe you didn't kill the dogs. Maybe you just injured like a bunch of them, and like some of them were